everybody, it's your boy the Kryptonian saying here. I'm bringing you a review for One Piece Chapter 10, The Incident at the Tavern. Now this chapter picks up where the last one left off. We see Nami and she's celebrating with all of the pirates. They're welcoming her into the crew. And what Nami is doing is her plan is to outdrink all of them, because apparently she's like Kana from Fairy Tail. For those of you that are unaware, I've been reviewing Fairy Tail from Chapter 1. And Kana has a high alcohol tolerance, and apparently so does Nami. And her plan is to outdrink them and then rob them blind, which is a pretty smart plan. And I think she probably would have gotten away with it, except things don't go as planned. So while she's over there talking to Luffy and she's giving him some food, you know, Luffy is saying, hey, well, you're gonna let me out of here, right? And Nami is like, look, like, I'm gonna rob these guys and maybe I'll give you the key after the fact. And that's when Buggy shows up, and Buggy tells Luffy, hey, it looks like you chose the wrong type of person to be your partner. I've already decided what your punishment is gonna be. And Luffy, being the ever optimist that he is, he says, you're gonna let me out of here. And that's when Buggy says, no, I'm not letting you out. What I'm gonna do is this. And he demonstrates the power of what he calls Buggy Balls. And he says between the Buggy Balls and the power he got from the Devil Fruit, he's going to conquer the Grand Line, where Luffy wants to go get the One Piece and fight with the other pirates. Now, what this Buggy Ball is able to do, just one ball is enough to level a small town. And what he ends up doing is Buggy shoots a Buggy Ball and takes out a long line of houses. And then that's when he turns to Nami and says, okay, prove your loyalty to me. And Nami, for all the hate that she has for pirates, she can't bring herself to kill Luffy. And she's under a very, very watchful eye and Buggy. And even Luffy picks up on it. And Luffy is taunting her almost. He says, see, that's what you get when you mess with pirates and you're unprepared. And she says, well, if you mean to kill, I can't kill like a pirate. And Luffy says it's not about killing. It's about being able to put everything on the line, being able to put your life at stake. And I really like that, because I remember years ago when I played football in high school, what one of my coaches said to me and to other defensive backs was like, hey, if you're going to make a play, make a play. If you're going to commit to something, commit. If you're going to screw up all the way. See it through. You might end up on the highlight reel and be for all the wrong reasons, but at least you gave it your all. And just hearing Luffy say that, I thought that was pretty cool, because I was able to connect to it. You know, he's basically saying put your all into it. And that's when one of the guys sneaks up on Nami. He's like, what, do you not know how to fire a cannon? It's easy. He lights the match, and the cannon is pointed towards Luffy and it's getting ready to go off. And that's when we see Nami actually has a holster on her thigh. And on that thigh holster, she has these 3 rods that she snaps together. And she actually proves that she's a pretty good fighter. She takes out 3 of the pirate guys on her own. And she rushes to the fuse, and she shows that she's got serious guts. Because I don't know how many of you have actually touched a open flame, but it burns, it's hot. And she puts her hand on the fuse and basically burns her hands to save Luffy, okay? Because, you know, like that wick or whatever it is that's on the cannon, it's probably been, you know, doused in some type of oil or something to make it easier and quicker to burn. So chances are that flame was really hot, and that shows a lot about her character. She did it, but Luffy's telling her like, hey, thanks for saving me, but watch out. And then that's when Zoro appears. And Zoro, with one sword, holds back 3 pirates. And that's when Luffy's like, Zoro, thanks for saving me. And then everybody's freaking out because he's notorious as a pirate hunter. And then that's when Nami is looking like the crew member he's got is Zoro the pirate hunter. And Luffy is continuing to throw her for a loop. But the only person not intimidated is Captain Buggy. And he's like, you're famous. If I kill you, basically I get to put another feather in my hat, and it furthers my name. And then that's when Zolo's like, I'll pluck all those feathers out. Don't mess with me. And the chapter ends with a cliffhanger. Zoro and Buggy end up fighting. And Buggy goes at Zoro, and Zoro uses all three of his swords and cuts him into pieces. And then that's where the chapter ends. Now, I have to believe that Zoro did not kill Buggy. Even as powerful as Zoro is, there's no way he could have did that. Because we know that Buggy ate the devil fruit. Unless his devil fruit power is being able to amplify those cannonballs, there's no way that Zoro defeated Buggy, even though he's chopped into several pieces. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. But my chapter question for you is this. Did you think that Zoro defeated Buggy? Do you think Zoro defeated Buggy if this is your first time reading it? You know, let me know your theories in the comment section below. Please try to keep spoilers at a minimum if you have to use spoilers. I prefer if you didn't. But that's it for this chapter. If you liked anything I had to say, make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. But that's it. Thanks for watching Kryptonian Sane. Have an awesome day.
灰色の瞳